Hello, my name is Nick Purse, and I am a North Carolina registered nurse. I work in a neural and trauma ICU. The patient population that we get is typically for neural side strokes, seizures, and for the trauma side gunshot wounds and stabbings and car wrecks. I have recently taken place in a collegiate debate regarding North Carolina House Bill 879, an act regarding end-of-life care for qualified patients terminally ill to end their life in a humane and dignified manner. In researching the discussion posts, the best argument that I found for House Bill 879 was the fact that patients should be able to choose what they do with their own lives. Patient autonomy is a driving factor in our modern medical healthcare system. It is what gives the patient power. Patient autonomy is important because patients decide what they do with their life while they're alive. They should also be able to decide what they do with their life in the end. The best argument that I found against House Bill 879 while researching our discussion post was Francisca's. She wrote about how it is too much power to give physicians the ability to decide who is certifiable to live and die. She said that people make mistakes, and I agree with this. To err is human. If we give physicians godlike power over who they can decide is able to end their lives or not, no matter how infallible their moral or ethic codes are, there's room for error, and we do not want to take any of the chance mistaking with human life. The legislation, House Bill 879, is currently residing in the NC House of Representatives. It will be voted upon in here in the April session of 2020. If it passes through that NC House of Representatives, it'll move to the NC Senate where it'll be voted upon. And if it passes through here, it'll end at our governor's desk. He will have the ultimate power of signing it into law or vetoing it. Personally, I am for House Bill 879. I believe in patient autonomy. I think everybody should have the ultimate say on what happens with their own lives. It is what gives the patient power in our healthcare system. As a nurse, unfortunately, I have experienced patients who have tried to commit suicide, and in doing so have made their lives worse and prolonged their own agony. I believe that we should give structure and framework to prevent abuses to an act that people are going to take on themselves already. Lastly, I believe that we put a premium on people living with dignity. We should also put a premium on people dying with dignity. Everybody deserves the right to die in a humane and dignified manner. I personally believe that this bill should be passed by the NC House of Representatives, and I believe ultimately it should become a law in North Carolina. But I feel like we need to be patient about the whole thing. We are progressing into an area of new territory for the nation as a whole. We want to make sure that this progression of ethics and morals in modern day healthcare is done with patience. We do not need to rush. We need to figure everything out and go about it at a good speed.